There was another one right there.
Oh! Yeah! 2025, baby! What is up, everybody? Happy New Year's. Hope you all had a good, safe night. It's January 1st, 2025. And what better way to start the year off than to go get some gold? So our normal spots, they're getting kind of flooded out. And so what we decided to do was come to Yuba River. And I was here probably, I don't know, about 5-6 months ago when it was still summertime, kind of prospecting when I was still starting out. And I found some nice little chunky pieces, but they were just basically flakes, but they were kind of roundish, you know, and they're coarse as well. And now that I'm looking back at it, I should have kept digging a little bit deeper, and I probably would have found some nuggets or some big chunkers or some pickers. So what we decided to do was come back here, hit this up, because when I was here, I found maybe 1 hole, 2 holes that were dug out, but there were so much places to go, and none of the crevices were hit either. So this place, I guess it's known for really good crevicing. So we brought the metal detector, all our crevicing tools. We still brought our sluices and everything. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of everything today. And hopefully we find some good pickers, maybe some nuggets. If not, at least we'll get some gold. All right, we made it down to the spot. And you can see that somebody was over here digging out this bedrock. It actually looks pretty good. Oh, look at that. That even looks like a little quartz vein right there. Oh, you see going all the way down right there? I think we're going to go ahead and let's test this area out, see if there's any gold. Huh. No, nothing. Ooh.
Probably metal.
You never know.
Yeah,
Bouncing back and forth. Let's check it out. All right. Let's see here. Grab a pick. And let's see here. I thought I had a little shovel in here too, the plastic one. I don't know where I put that. I think I put it in here. Where's my hood? Is that it? There it is. Nope. All right. Well, I guess we gotta do this by hand. Well, I got time for this. Get to work, get to picking, and find that gold.
saw somewhere old rock wall was built right in front of you. It could have been coins and stuff.
Oh. Is this it?
It's metal.
So old copper pipe.
Wire.
Huh. I didn't even see that, but that could have been it. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, copper's worth some money. We're going to take that with us. All right, so I moved all those big rocks out of the way. Didn't find anything. I did see some really good spots in here. This bedrock is kind of crumbling, which is a really good spot to find some gold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick it apart. So you see all these little crevices? You can see how it kind of came apart. I'm gonna dig this down and see if we can get anything. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. See, that's where you're gonna find your gold. Let's see if we can get in there. Ooh, look at all that material. Ooh, you know there's gonna be gold on there. Let's go ahead and dig this little pocket out, see what we can get. Let's see if we find our first piece of gold of 2025. Oh, that wasn't very smart. All right. All right, now let's go. Go ahead and see what we got. Take these little pebbles out. A lot of black sand. Look, there's a little speck there. Starting to see some more. There's a nice big piece. That's what I'm talking about. Nice little chunker next to it. As much as I don't like black sand, when I'm brushing all away, gold tends to hide in there really, really well. So it's kind of fun to watch it all pop through. That is not bad for a first pan. Look at that. Woo, buddy. All right, so that was a pretty good first test pan. I was pretty skeptical about this place because I know it's pretty tough to prospect here. In the spot that we're digging out, this looks like it's all about to come out too, so probably gonna find some more good gold in there. So I'm gonna finish breaking this apart and see if we can get some bigger pieces. All right, so we got our second pan here. We clean this fingers almost bent backwards and lost everything. You can see how we dug this out pretty good and even got a little deeper right there. So let's go down there and see if we can find some more gold. Got a couple little chunks in there, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that one's a little rounded too. All right, you can see up here is where we found that nice piece of gold. More like a large flake, but it's still a nice piece. It all kind of runs down this way, all the way down this way. You can see some of these overburden right here, all the way down to right here, which looks really good, and you can tell somebody cleaned it out. There's all the other overburden. May even be worth digging in there just a little bit deeper. But what I saw too when I came down this way, there's all these nice pile of rocks, the buildup right there. And check this out. This is all bedrock right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these rocks and I'm going to dig all right there in this line, and hopefully we find some good gold. This guy's hungry. Let's get him some food. Nom, 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 nom. All right, got our shovel. Let's do this. So we got some lead, which is a good sign, seeing that there's gonna be
Those are some heavies. It's able to adjust it a little bit so we get a little better flow here. It's not just washing all the way to one side every time. Oh, look, is that gold? I think it is. All right, so I ran 2-3 buckets from this hole. It's not producing very much. It's not worth digging there anymore. But Misha's been over here digging in this hole. He's actually got some nice chunkers, and you can see he's actually got some sand too. A lot of this is it's all sandy over here. He's got a lot of dirt, a lot of the thicker stuff. And so seeing how I'm like, look at these crevices too. Maybe I should jump on those crevices. Oh, look at that rock. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna take that home and put it in my collection. Oh, look at all these crevices. I think I'm gonna hit these crevices too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start digging right here, because it'll start wrapping around this rock and then it ends up over there. So there should be a line of gold that leads up to there. So we're gonna hope that we find some good stuff over here. All right, so I'm over here digging out this hole, and that crevice that we saw earlier, Misha's over here digging that out. Well, I wanted to go where it ends and check this out. The crevice goes all the way down in there.
Oh yeah, it's all dropping in there.
Look at that. Ooh, buddy. We're gonna hopefully get some good nuggets here, some good pickers at least. We'll see. Let me see if I can stick you guys right here and check this out. What's up, everybody? So I just did another bucket. The one time I didn't record, my very first scoop. Check this out. Now I scooped it in and it was like really right at the edge. Not even a quarter inch, about to fall off.
It looks like Asia or Africa. Look at that monster.
Woo, buddy. Yeah, that's why we start the year off.
Heck yeah. Mike with the oh dude, there's some, I can't wait to get a close-up picture of that. If you want me to, I can, so I can send it to you when I get home, because That's gonna have some cool texture on it, you could tell.
Hell yeah. So let's get this guy. So you see this crevice. It got, it's in there pretty good. So we're gonna take this little hook and get down nice and good. That's where all that gold's gonna be. Knock it all loose. You guys see any gold in there? Let me know. How far down this? Oh, dude, this thing goes down even further. Where's my bigger one? There's a rock block in it. Oh, yeah. Now we can get all that little gold nuggets out of there. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing's going all the way down. I think there's a whole rock split in half. Oh, we're going to find some more pickers, everybody. All right, here we go. See if we get some more pickers, baby. Oh, look at that one. There we go, baby. There we go.
Very weird.
Oh, look at that guy. Woo! You see it? Yeah.
Well, there was another one right there.
Oh! Yeah. 2025, baby. See our gold there. Starting to look pretty healthy. The sluice was hungry. All right, everybody, this is going to be the last bucket for the day. We're going to wrap it up. We got about an hour before it gets dark. And we have some visitors here from London.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
First time?
Yeah. The trail, and we saw you guys and came down, and you're showing us what you're doing. It's great. Really.
That's awesome. Well, welcome. How you guys enjoying your trip so far?
Beautiful river.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So
you're
we're,
doing something pretty historic.
yeah, I mean, and the stuff, I found old coins and all kinds of cool stuff too. So I mean, back in the gold rush days, 1853 a half dime. So it's a fun experience. You know, you never know what you're gonna pull out. Yeah. So what we do is we stick the scoop in right here, and then it washes it all down.
Oh.
So you can see there's actually some little chunks in there already. Oh, look, there's a nice piece.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it right there?
When do you pull it out? You wait till you are done, or you don't pull it out when you see one, you wait?
No, so that big piece I just showed you, actually it was so big and heavy, it was actually up here at the front.
Right.
And I pulled it out right away because sometimes the water current.
You don't want to lose it again.
Right.
Yeah, but did you take it out?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is after we finish running this dirt, I'm gonna grab my bucket, we're gonna pour it all into a bucket, and then we pan it all out.
Right.
And so we're gonna get rid of all the residual stuff down there at the bottom. Most of your gold's gonna get caught up here at the top. So see how there's like a nice chunk right there? I don't know if you kind of see it with the
That sounds like gold kind of in the debris.
yeah, so there's a oh, look at that. Oh, that might be a rock. Sometimes they'll play tricks on you.
Have you did you?
Oh yeah.
Gold in it.
Oh, it gets you all the time.
Well, there's that one there that keeps staying there. You're not worried that's gonna flush?
No.
Okay.
No, so it's gold is. Oh, is that gold? Look at that right there. Woo, buddy!
Oh my God.
Did you guys see it?
Yeah. It's still right there
Oh.
on the edge, right?
Yeah. So it's so heavy that
It's stuck at the top.
exactly.
Oh, dude, that's a chunky one.
Dude, another chunker, man.
Dude, you're just getting one good one after another. Oh, that's so awesome.
All right, we're in our last pans here, and then Misha's calling me over. I think he got something good.
Yeah, look.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Oh, dude,
Look.
that's a fatty.
And right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then there's one right there. You see it sideways?
Oh,
Watch. It's sideways. Oh,
dude, these are starting to get some chunky gold now.
I know.
It didn't seem
Yeah.
it didn't seem
I know
promising at all.
you can see it over here in the corner. Over there in the top right.
Well, it turned out to be a good day. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna do the way out when we get back to the house. All right, everybody. So we had all that black sand at the river. I mentioned how I was gonna blue bullet, and when I got home, I decided it was gonna take way too long to get everything set up and all that fun stuff. And so I spent the last 20 minutes removing all this black sand, and this is what we got. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at those chunkers. Yeah, buddy. Oh, there's that one that the one scoop I did with no camera, and then all of a sudden we started getting more. Oh, look at this guy. He's almost the same size. A little bit smaller. I didn't realize it was that big. Ooh, this one's got some thickness to him. Let's check this one out. Nice. Well, that was a good way to start the year off. All right, this is what we ended up with. And with all that black sand, obviously we're going to end up with a bunch of micro pieces, which we haven't seen for a while. Since the spots that we've been to haven't really had very much black sand, but it's kind of cool to see it again. How much do you guys think that weighs? All right, let's see what we got for the first weigh-in for 2025. You know, it started off pretty rough, didn't seem like it was too promising. It actually ended pretty well. You know, we didn't get a lot, but, you know, we got some good gold, so that's all that matters, right? It's a good way to start the year, and I'm more than happy with it. Let's see what we got. Oh, what? That one's 0.08. Happened to be the first one to fall out. That's awesome. There we go. Well, start off with a nice picker at 0.08. And you can see you got some nice chunkers in there too. Bunch of little fine dust. 0.29. Not bad for prospecting a new spot, and then it turned out pretty well. So there we go. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.